Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Good morning students. Today video session continuation of nervous system. Previously we discussed about cockroach nervous system. Along with that several type studies, several systems of cockroach we seen: digestive system, circulatory system and excretory system. These are all completed. So last video we discussed about nervous system. In the nervous system, a small continuation topic it is there, that is a sense organs. So this video I would like to explain about sense organs of cockroach. Before that, briefly I will discuss and explaining about nervous system of cockroach and along with that sensory organs of cockroach. This video session exclusively one of the sensory organ of cockroach, eye, compound eye. That an important structure, ommatidium. In our textbook it is a highlighted word, ommatidium. That ommatidium structure, how compound eye work, that and all I will be explaining in this video session. Let me start today video session. Seen in periplaneta, nervous system and sensory organ. Already we discussed human physiology. In the human physiology, in the nervous system, that nervous system under control and coordination, integration, that chapter we seen. So how on our body, nerves and nervous system, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and autonomous nervous system and sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system, how it is work. But a small variation we identified in the human nervous system and then periplaneta nervous system. Human being is a highly advanced organism. Okay, in the classification of animal kingdom, correct only na mammals. In that mammals, a human being is highly advanced. So here periplaneta belongs to invertebrate. Okay, that to Arthropoda phylum. So a lot of difference and lot of immature development of the nervous system. But comparing with the earliest organisms, that means Arthropoda phylum, before that several phylums we seen from the Protozoa, Porifera onwards up to Arthropoda, Annelida. Before that Arthropoda, Annelida is there now. So comparing the earliest phylums, Periplaneta americana or Arthropoda nervous system somewhat of little bit developed. So these are also first primitively developed. Central nervous system is there, peripheral nervous system is there, autonomous nervous system also is there. So these diagrammatic explanation I already did in the last video. Okay, so that's why theoretically, orally explanation in this video, just please be recall the previous video diagrammatic representation. See here periplaneta americana nervous system consisting with three major systems, that is the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and autonomous nervous system. Okay, central nervous system composing by the or consisting with the nervous system, nerve ring and ganglionated double ventral nerve cord. Nerve ring also called as a brain. Here I said na a lot of difference we compare, we understand here periplaneta nervous system and human nervous system. Here human beings are well developed brain is there, but periplaneta not have well developed brain. It is in the form of the nerve ring. You remember or not that nerve ring is present around the esophagus in the cockroach. The same nerve ring, if you see in the Annelida, annelida nerve ring present in the pharynx. Pharynx, did you remember? So here nerve ring considered as a brain. Along with nerve ring, the below the nerve ring onwards, a ganglionated double ventral nerve cord. These word itself we will get the lot of information. Nerve cord, it is nothing but a spinal cord. How here nerve ring we are using the instead of the brain, here nerve cord nothing but a spinal cord, but it is a immature in the invertebrates. That too, this nerve cord is having ganglions. Ganglions means a group of nerves, gathered in one particular place, that is called ganglion. In the type study or tissues analysis of structural organization time, I said nervous system, nervous tissue, that nervous tissue tract and then ganglion, these two words I explained. So here ganglions means nothing but a group of nerves gathered one particular place, that structures we called as a ganglion. Double ventral, double means how many nerve cords are there? 2 nerve cords are there, that too in which side? Ventral side. Now one more time I am explaining what is the differences between the invertebrates and vertebrate. Mean the nervous system in the invertebrate is located in the ventral side. That mean comparing with a human being, the ventral side means the stomach place. Okay, that opposite place is a dorsal side. Now compare it in the human beings or vertebrates, the spinal cord are nothing but nervous system is located ventral side or dorsal side? Dorsal side. But here nervous system is located in the ventral side. So that is the reason when you operate anyone in a invertebrate organism, we should be cut in the dorsal side. Okay, instead of invertebrate organism, if you are cutting any vertebrate organisms, we should be cut in the ventral side, because of dorsal side we have nervous system, spinal cord, these and all is there. So that is a major difference. So central nervous system of cockroach is having the nerve ring or nothing but brain and ganglionated double ventral nerve cord. See, these nerve ring is located in the head region. Ganglionated nerve cord, it pass on through the thoracic segments and abdominal segment. How many segments are there in cockroach? 13 segments are there. In 13 segment, 3 segments in thoracic region and 10 segments in the abdominal region. So in the middle of the segments, that to ventral region, these ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is pass on through. Just remember the diagram. So next point, peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system nothing but it's composing by several nerves. These nerves are arising from the central nervous system. Comparing with the human nervous system, in the human nervous system, peripheral nervous system having the 2 type of nerves, that is a cranial nerves, the next one spinal nerves. Correct na? The cranial nerves are arising from the brain and then spinal nerves are arising from the spinal cord. Correct or not? As like here, instead of the brain, nerve ring is there, and then instead of the spinal cord, ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is there. From these 2 central nervous system parts onwards, several nerves will become out arising from the central nervous system. They are reach appropriate segments. See, nerves arising from the central nervous system, that either nervous ring or ganglionated, that here I will tell. Which of the nerves arising from the nerve ring, those and all nerves are names optic nerves, antennary nerves, labral nerves. Several nerves are there. Some of the nerves names I mentioned here. Optic nerve, eye, controlling the eye, and then antennary nerves in the mace eye. In Tamil it is mace eye. If you see in that cockroach head region, it is a long string-like structures are there. That antennary, that antennary parts are controlling by the antennary nerves and labral nerves. Labrum part therimono, mouth part, one of the part in the mouth parts, that is a labrum, lower lip. So these nerves are sensory nerves. Did you remember? What are the nerves names I mentioned here? Optic nerves and antennary nerves and labral nerves. These and all sensory nerves. What is the significance of these nerves? These nerves are receiving the signals from the external environment and taking that and it will give the signals or impulse to brain. Okay, because of optic nerve paranganana, it eyes are receiving the light, that light will stimulations or goes through the optic nerve, antennary nerves, that means smell or any some touch, these and all, that stimulations will pass on through the antennary nerve, and labral, taste, okay, or smell, these and all passes through the antennary nerve. So which of the nerves are carrying the information or impulse from the external environment to the internal brain, that nerves we call the sensory receiving. Okay, so these and all cranial, nothing but brain. Okay, then some of the nerves are arising from the spinal cord. Those spinal cord onwards, spinal cord means here nerve cord, correct only na. From that onwards they are reach the appropriate segments. Did you remember how many segments are there in the thoracic region? 3 segments. One is the pro, meso and meta. These are the 3 segments. After that abdominal segments, how many segments are there? 10 segments are there. But in the last session I explained about nervous system, and that the nerve cord pass on through the up to only abdominal segments are 7 only. Here for your remember wise I mentioned here. Here thoracic segment nerves, and then abdominal segmental nerves. That thoracic segmental nerves, thoracic segments how many? 3: pro, meso and meta. And then abdominal segments are the how many? Total 10, but these abdominal ganglionated double ventral nerve cord will be reach up to 7th segment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that day I said on the 5th segment. Why I circled here 5th segment, 5th number? Because of in the abdominal segment 5th segment there is no any segmental ganglion. In the first segment segmental ganglion is there, second segment segmental ganglion is there, third, fourth, fifth is absent, 6th, 7th. These are the total how many? 5 segments, totally 6. Okay, total segments are 7, but how many ganglions are there? 6 ganglions, because of here 5th segment doesn't contains with segmental ganglion. So 5th segment absent. In the 5th segment there is no any segmental ganglion. Just a minute, I will draw the diagram, you will get clarity. See, no, this is the rough diagram of nervous system of cockroach. This is the brain or nerve ring. From the nerve ring it is located at head region. Then this is the first, second, third thoracic chambers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I mentioned only 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, totally 10 segments. Then from that bottom of or base of the nerve ring onwards, double ventral nerve cord will arise. That onwards it will reach up to abdominal 7th segment. If you see in the every segment middle position, it is located ganglions. From the ganglions onwards, sidewise lateral side, some of the threads like structures are there, that is the rings, nerves. So here first, second, third, these 3 are thoracic. So first, second, third, fourth. Here if you see in this place, first, what are the pointer place is there, that is the 5th segment. There is no 5th segmental ganglion, just 5th, instead of the 5th segmental ganglion, 5th place present 5th ganglion is present 6th ganglion is present in the 7th. That big size, it will arise, it will send to the all the nerves into the up to end of the cockroach, up to 10th segment. That is about peripheral nervous system. What I said about peripheral nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the which nerves arising from the central nervous system, that nerve ring or maybe segmental nerves, segmental ganglions, optic nerves, abdominal, antennary nerves, labral nerves. These are example for nerve ring onwards arising nerves, peripheral nerves. And then thoracic segmental ganglions 3: pro, meso, meta, and abdominal segmental ganglion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is absent, 6, 7. Okay, remember it. Then if you are continue that these nervous system, autonomous nervous system, these 4 words I didn't explain in the last video, but now I will explain. Okay, just listen it. It is not that much important in the NCERT our examinations, board examinations. Frontal ganglion, hypopharyngeal ganglion, inglual ganglion and proventricular ganglion. Okay, autonomous nervous system ante theriyum kada nanna, which are the nerves or which of the parts are ruling by their own self, so such a nervous system we call as a autonomous. Okay, in our body also autonomous nervous system is there. So some of the ganglions are located on the appropriate or some of the different places. One is a frontal, that means in the head region, and hypocerebral, nothing but brain, above the brain, and inguinal, tongue. Inguinal means tongue, and hypopharynx, and proventriculus. Proventriculus is nothing but gizzard. Okay, in the digestive system we see in gizzard. So some of the regions, some of the places of cockroach consisting with some of the nervous ganglions that under controlling their own self. So that's why those and all we kept in under autonomous nervous system. This is also called the stomatogastric nervous system. Why they called as a stomatogastric mean the major these ganglions are located on the digestive tract. Stomatogastric, mouth and then gastric. Stomato means mouth and gastric means stomach and alimentary canal. So ganglions are located on the gastric or alimentary canal. So that's why autonomous nervous system also called as a stomatogastric nervous system. This is about introduction and information about nervous system. Okay, then continue with the next sense organs. Here cockroach having the several sense organs. That sense organs are receiving some of the sensory information and then it will send the information to the brain. Okay, sense means that only na. Okay, because of every living organism should be have they are the sense recognizing ability. Okay, on first chapter of the 11th standard we discussed some of the life characteristics. On that time sensory organs giving the stimulation response to their stimulations. That stimulations may be internal stimulations or may be external stimulations, whatever it is. So here cockroach sense organs we will know. These cockroach sense organs will take out the information stimulations from the external environment. What are the sensory organs are located in the cockroach? Antennae and then labrum and maxillary pulse and labial pulse, compound eye, simple eye. If you seen these and all names, I think so these are the organs are located in the head region. Did you remember or not? Just recall cephalization word. Cephalization. The cephalization mean head prompt head part is there. A prompt head part is located on the head region, or we can determine or we can separately find the head part from the remaining body part. That is the cephalization. So when the cephalization is developed, automatically sense organs also develop. So here if you see our head part, maximum our sense organs are maximum located on that only head region only, except skin. Remaining all sense organs are located in the head region. So that only I explained. So here sense organs of cockroach, antennae, a maci, a long thread-like structures we find now, that is an antennae, and labrum in the lower lip, and maxillary pulp. Mouth parts time I said first maxillary, second maxillary I said no. So that maxillary pulse and labial pulp, and then next compound eye and simple eye. Simple eye also called as a fenestrae. Simple eye also called as a fenestrae. What are the sense organs are there? Antennae, labrum, maxillary pulse and labial pulse, compound eye and simple eye. Especially this video I would like to tell about the compound eye. Okay, so what are the theory I explained in this place, that is the only recollection of the previous video and then some of the information of the nervous system. Okay, now these sense organs are play an important role in the receptors. That receptors may be chemoreceptors and mechanoreceptors, photoreceptors and thermoreceptors. Chemoreceptors, mechanoreceptors and photoreceptor, thermoreceptor. In the 10th standard you studied phototaxics and photokinesis. Okay, nastic movement and then tropic movement. That time the living things, either plant and animals are showing the movement, that movement influenced by the light or some of the chemicals, maybe there is chance. Totachi plant, it will show movement, plant closing. If you touch that is a thigmoreceptors. By touch onwards it will receive the information. So like that here sense organs may be chemo, which are the receptors will be stimulated by the chemicals. That receptors we call the chemoreceptors. And mechanoreceptors, that mechano means some of the vibrations. And photoreceptors, light, thermo, temperature. So these receptors will receive that appropriate stimulations. Chemicals or maybe mechanical or light or maybe temperature. Okay, what is the significance of it? For example, this cockroach want to eat, it want to taste, whether taste or anything, it want to find out some of the item, that item nothing but a chemical, oils, this and that. So it will smell out the chemical nature. Okay, mechanic, that if your cockroach is moving on the wall, if you touch that same wall in the other end, the wall vibrations will be give the information something is going on this wall. Okay, or some cover. Okay, automatically that vibrations will receive. Okay, this is the time to tell one of the important information. A snake is creeping on the floor or on road, whatever it is. From that snake onwards, if you are having some distance from 600 meters or 500 meters, if you are walking on the floor or on road, if you are step out, the vibration also will be receiving by the snake. Okay, or rabbit, these are the best mechanoreceptors. Okay, deer also, and hearing capability also is there, and then absorbing the mechanic, this also is there. So chemo and mechano and photoreceptors and thermoreceptors. This is the light, this is the this is the temperature, this is the light, and then this is the vibration and mechanic, this is the chemicals. So especially we will go through with the compound eye. Okay, what is compound eye? If you are hold it the cockroach body, that cockroach body head region either sides black color dots are there. I think so everyone watch E movie. In that E movie, housefly compound eyes you find it like the same type of eyes we find in cockroach also. The same housefly also having the compound eye, cockroach also having the compound eye, because of both are belongs to Arthropoda phylum, insecta. So here compound eye, a pair of dark kidney shaped compound eyes are present in the dorsal lateral side. Okay, dorsal means opposite side of the ventral, correct? Dorsal lateral side of the head region. Each compound eye having the important structures, that is functional unit ommatidia. For this word explanation only I said all these information. Okay, this information useful for further education and some of the competitive examinations. Ommatidia, how many are there? 2000 functional units are present in the compound eye. Okay, just recall again E movie. In that E movie, that housefly will detect the image which persons are standing in front of the E. Some of the partitions images are there. Partitions images, that images will not be combined. Okay, and a blurrer image irukku, blurrer madri. So compound eye does not give a proper clear image. Simple eyes will be give the proper image. Our eyes is a simple eye, but a compound eye is a split out the total images. For example, if you stand in front of the cockroach, our leg part on one ommatidia, our right leg part is one ommatidia, placed on the one ommatidia, and total our body parts are staggered, and then each and every part will be placed on the one image. So that functional unit is a ommatidia. This is the structure of ommatidia. It is a very most important. Okay, that structure of ommatidia, carne, I think so these word we seen in the our central nervous system time also. A layer, carne, and then that carne bottom, this is a one cone shaped structure is there, that is a crystalline cone, this part nana, crystalline cone, and the crystalline cone protected by the either side totally cone cells. Cone, this is the crystalline cone kadana, cone middle of the middle crystalline cone is there, that around surrounded by the cone cells. 4 cone cells are there. That cone cells are protected by that one layer, that is the iris pigmented sheath. Iris word also we see, iris line word in the our eye structure. So these upper part will be placed or located on the bottom place, that is one cell like structure, that is middle position, that is a rhabdome surrounded by the reticular cells, that reticular cells is protected by the reticular pigmented sheath. So what are the names you want to remember? Total ommatidia covered by the hexagonal means 6 arms are there, just rhombus madari, okay, not rhombus, benzene madari. Okay, cornea, below that crystal cone is there, that crystal cone protected by the cone cells, that crystal cone cells are protected by the totally outer side iris pigmented sheath. As like crystal cone, here rhabdome is there, rhabdome is protected by the reticular cells outer side protection sheath is there, that is the retinal pigmented sheath. On the bottom of these ommatidium, nerves are optic nerves will be start. These optic nerves will be reach the up to central nervous system, that to nerve ring, then that information will be receiving by the brain, and then it will take proper. So here you have to remember ommatidium. These ommatidium word structure the functional unit of the optic or light or photoreceptor. 2000 ommatidiums are present in the compound eye. It is functional in the sense organ, that is photoreceptors. The structure of ommatidium like this. Okay. Next continuation video, I would like to explain about reproductive system of a cockroach. Up to that wait now.